Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Who your girl was thirsty? Okay. Sorry, y'all. A little discombobulated. Took a nap. And y'all know how my naps go. Almost didn't make it. Almost didn't make it. All right. Okay, let's go to here. Oh shoot, you can hear that. I heard that all the way. Don't tag me, Facebook. Don't tag me, bro. All right, post. No. Group. How was your weekend, guys? All right. Now let's go to Instagram. Okay. All right. I have baked idea. Okay, how do I? All right. There we go. Okay, we are all shared out on all of our platforms. I am awake, thank God. My alarm rang and I was like, where am I? What day is it? Happy Monday, everybody. We have some fun stories today. My ice cream lovers, we've got a story for you. If you are a TikTok lover, we have a story for you. There's something interesting going on with Kim Kardashian's latest trademark filing. And the former Cleveland Indians are finding a little bit of trouble in trademarking their new name. So we have got, plenty of stuff to get through today. So I'm quite excited. All right. Hey, I know you guys are going to pop in later because apparently y'all don't like the cocktail hour. That's fine. The cocktail hour don't like y'all either. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me plug this in. Hey, producer plug. Okay. All right. So we are getting started in less than a minute. Get ready. Get comfortable. Grab some water, grab some wine, whatever you need to feel comfortable, y'all get it, okay? Okay. Hey. Y'all ready? Are we ready? My friend who's watching on Facebook, say hi so I can say hi to you. Unlike Instagram, when you pop into a live broadcast, it doesn't automatically say who's watching, especially if they're not following you or we're not friends. And I like to be able to greet everybody who, takes the time to check out my show. So say hi. Okay, they left. That's fine. All right. Time to get started. All right. So let me pause this music. Let's go. Oh, hey, let's go, y'all. All right. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. We have made it to another month, guys. It's August. Can you believe it? Like, I remember when we were begging for 2020 to be over, okay? And now we are more than halfway. We are like 2/3 of the way through 2021, okay? Time is flying. Anyway, if you're here and you're watching and you don't know who I am or what this is, I'm Natalie Pure Lewis. I am the host of NPL Legal Dish, and I am the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. Hey, Sincere 39. Things like making sure that you have your articles of incorporation with the state, having your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have contracts for clients and partners, brand protection strategies for your business ideas, and hiring and training strategies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of these things. If you're wondering why I'm qualified, I am a licensed attorney, have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it, okay? So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you're looking for some legal guidance because you don't know what to do, that's what I'm here for, okay? Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation today. Also, make sure that you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm to check out my array of digital products and like video trainings and ebooks. So usually at the top of the month, we start a new topic, but your girl dropped the ball and I'm not ready today. So we're going to start a new topic tomorrow. Moving on, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. Okay. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. So if you ever miss one of these cool, fun, life-changing broadcasts, you can watch it at your leisure. And last but not least, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can get your lovely show merch. All right. You can get your mugs, you can get your t-shirts, all that at Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. Okay. So that is that. Now that I have shilled my wares, let's get to business and why we're here. Why am I so hot? Anyway, yes. So here is how the show works for anybody who's watching who might be new. We pull stories from the news, stories that you guys send me, any story I find interesting that has a lesson that we can learn as entrepreneurs. We bring it here. I tell you the facts. Ooh, excuse me. We discuss it and you guys and we pull out the lessons that we can learn as business owners. Okay, so this is a time for you guys to get involved. Don't be shy. I want your questions, I want your comments, as long as they're respectful. As well, I'm going to be asking you questions and stuff. Okay, hey Nessie time. So as long as you are not driving, please participate. It's more fun when we all participate. If you are driving, please keep the hands on the wheel. Okay. People are crazy these days on the roads, so please stay safe. Okay, so I think that I've gone through the whole gamut of housekeeping. Yes, we're starting our new topic tomorrow. All right, so now that we have done that, let's get to the show. Like I said, we're starting our new topic for the month tomorrow, just because, look, your girl dropped the ball. I'm human. It happens, okay? All right, so first story of the night. If you love ice cream, if you love pina coladas, if you love ice cream, give me an ice cream emoji. When I tell you I love ice cream, I will eat ice cream in the dead of winter. I love ice cream. If you love ice cream, please give me an ice cream emoji. And if you're an ice cream lover, or even if you're not an ice cream lover, thank you, Nessie Time. You know that one of the biggest names in ice cream is Ben and Jerry's. If you like Ben and Jerry's ice cream, give me put B and J in the comments. B and J in the comments. If you ice cream lovers, look, Ben and Jerry's, they got them flavors down, okay? If you like Ben and Jerry's, give me a B and a J. Since 8:39, you don't like ice cream? What is wrong with you? I don't see no ice cream emoji. Okay, well, Nessie Time, you like ice cream. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Mine, so I'm, in terms of my flavors, thank you, Nessie Time. I'm pretty, I'm not super experimental with my flavors. I like anything with chocolate and vanilla. I love vanilla and chocolate ice cream. You like butter pecan? My favorite ice creams from Ben and Jerry's. I like their uh, chocolate fudge brownie, the half baked, their cookies and cream. Pretty much anything that has like cookies and chocolate and all that good stuff, right? And Ben and Jerry's, I also like their ice cream because they are very into social justice. They have been supporting, the Black Lives Movement from the beginning. They recently decided to stop selling their ice cream in the occupied Palestinian territory, because of conflict over there. So, I like their values as well as their product, right? So go Ben and Jerry's, put up the fist. Ben and Jerry's, they ain't no punks, okay? They are out here trying to preserve their name. So Ben and Jerry's, like I said, one of my favorite flavors of Ben and Jerry's ice cream is half baked, right? Half baked, it's vanilla and chocolate ice cream, and it has chocolate fudge brownie pieces and cookie dough pieces in it, okay? Oh, it is like, it's terrible for you, but it's delicious. It's heaven, right? Half baked ice cream. As well, well, not as well. So on the other side, with this half-baked ice cream, there is a newly formed, well, not newly, there's a company out here called MJ Munchies. They specialize in CBD and hemp infused foods. You don't like half-baked ice cream, Nessie Time? That's fine, more for me. Okay, so you've got this new company called MJ Munchies, and I say new because Ben and Jerry's, they've been around for decades, right? The two guys who started it, they're like these old white guys who live in Maine. They're pretty funky looking. I like them. But yeah, MJ Munchies, they're pretty new. They specialize in CBD and hemp infused edible foods, and they are trying to register a trademark. This job said no, ma'am. And they are trying to register a trademark for half baked for their products. Okay, and Ben and Jerry's is like, whoa there, we have half baked on lock. What are you doing? So I want to know from you guys, because again, hi Haitian swag. I want to know from you guys: is Ben and Jerry's just defending their flavors, or are they doing too much? Remember, Ben and Jerry's flavor titles, I feel like, are just as iconic as their ice cream, right? Everybody has their favorite Ben and Jerry's. You've got your fish food. You've got, like, people have their they have limited runs of different flavors for moments. They have a Netflix and chill flavor. They've got all sorts of funky names. So they really take the time to choose really unique and identifiable names for their different flavors, right? And they feel like if MJ Munchies, this CBD and hemp infused food company, is allowed to name their treats half baked, that it's going to cause confusion in the marketplace, because Ben and Jerry's, in their mind, they have half baked on lock in the treats domain. So I want to know what you guys think. Nessie Time said Ben and Jerry should fight to stop the use of the name. Okay, so you think that the half baked ice cream name is it's stamped enough that MJ Munchies shouldn't have access to it. Is that what you're saying, Nessie Time? Is that what you're saying? So does anybody think that Ben and Jerry's is trying to, hold it is, doing too much in this space? Nessie Time thinks that they're just preserving, their business name. They put a lot of time, they put a lot of money and research into their products. Nessie Time said yes, because I love Ben and Jerry's. Look, I love Ben and Jerry's too, but listen, the law is not the law itself should not be affected by emotion. Itself should be emotion free. But on let's just say let's just try and take our emotions out of it. Yes, I love Ben and Jerry's, but when we think about it, we've got Ben and Jerry's half-baked ice cream, and then we have this CBD company that wants to name their treats half-baked. Now, they don't do ice cream. They do not do ice cream, okay? They do cookies, they do drinks and things like that. So do we feel like, is there room for half-baked ice cream and also half-baked, cookies and stuff from another company? Is there room? Not just because we love Ben and Jerry's. Try and give me your unbiased opinion, all right? Now, look. 10 toes down, I'm with Ben and Jerry's, on when I take off my lawyer hat. But when I got to put on my lawyer hat, I got to look at it objectively. Is there room for half-baked ice cream? And then also a brand, a line of infused treats and drinks called half-baked. Does anybody disagree with Nessie Time? Okay, listen. Guys, like I said, y'all can't just put this all on Nessie Time, all right? She's not the only person in the conversation, or we are not the only person in the conversation. But anyway, Nessie Time said, you know how hard it is to be unique? Okay, share the comment name. Well, here's the thing. Unique, it doesn't necessarily have to be unique all around. It just has to be unique in your industry. So we have to say to ourselves, right? Our ice cream and our cookies and juice, are they in the same area? Yes, they're food. Yes, they're ingestible, right? But they're different food products, right? So is ice cream different enough from cookies and drinks? Right? Because remember, because we've got Dove ice cream and Dove soap, right? Same name, different products. So are ice cream and cookies and drinks different enough that we can have two half bakes within those two places? That is the question that we have to answer. And that's the question that the judge is going to answer if this goes to trial, okay? Or they can't settle it. So we will have to wait and see what happens with that, okay? Okay. Moving on to our next story of the evening. Parents, you probably know this. I refuse. I refuse to even download this app. I will not learn how to use it. Hold on. Nessie Time said that. Okay. Touche, Nessie Time. Nessie Time said, if the ice cream melts, then it becomes a drink. Okay. All right. I see you thinking there. Okay. Does a milkshake count as a drink, or is it ice cream? Okay. So Nessie Time's going to be taking us to law school, so she can defend her ice cream. Okay. All right. Moving on to our next story. Parents, like I said, I'm sure you know this. I refuse to download this app. If you have a TikTok account, if you have ever used TikTok, give me a TT in the comments. No, give me a clock emoji. If you've ever used TikTok, give me a clock emoji, meaning watched videos, things like that. Now, people do send me TikTok videos. They'll send me the links. I do not have a TikTok. I have no desire to have a TikTok. Never going to happen. I refuse to learn a new app, at least not this one. Plus, they steal your info. But if you have a TikTok account, give me a TT. All right. Now, even if you don't have TikTok, I'm sure you've heard of it. TikTok is all the rage now, particularly among the young children. Okay. And there are a lot of people who are getting rich off of TikTok with challenges. Okay. These dance challenges that keep happening, and people are going viral, and they're able to make a lot of money from these viral challenges. But what about the people who create the challenges, right? Not long ago, I told you guys that Jaquel Knight, the choreographer for Beyonce's Single Ladies routine, he had recently started an agency. Well, not only he was able to copyright the choreography for Single Ladies, and he started an agency for choreographers to be able to copyright their dances, right? And I don't know if you guys are aware, if you are a TikTok user, there has been this strike going on around TikTok, particularly among Black TikTok creators, because they feel like, they create these challenges and dances that go viral. Hello, Stroga. They create these challenges, and dances that go viral, but they don't get the attention. Their white TikTok counterparts are the one who, they get the credit, they get the endorsements, things like that. So there's been a strike on TikTok where Black TikTok creators are refusing to create any challenges for any dances, right? Because their work is being stolen, it's being, co-opted, and they're not getting the credit. So to help combat that, Jaquel Knight, the choreographer for Beyonce's Single Ladies, he started his agency to help choreographers, copyright their dances. And the latest people to benefit from his help are the creators of the Megan Thee Stallion Savage Challenge. A lovely lady by the name of Kiera Wilson and two girls known as the Nene Twins. They created two of the versions of the Megan Thee Stallion Savage Challenge that was going crazy. You saw everybody doing it. And they officially have gotten a copyright for their choreographed moves. Now, we have talked about copywriting choreography. Choreography is a little bit difficult. It's, because we've had lawsuits where people tried to protect their moves. Remember, we talked about the Carlton dance. We talked about the Millie Rock, and they all lost because they said those are simple movements. If you want to copyright a dance, it must be choreographed by a professional. It must be performed by professionals in front of a crowd and recorded, right? So Jaquel Knight started this agency specifically to help choreographers, and these three young ladies are one of the first to benefit from his help. So the Megan Thee Stallion Savage Challenge, those dance moves, they are officially copyrighted. So these young ladies are able to make money off of their creations. So this is how intellectual property can get you the money that you deserve, the recognition that you deserve, because you are, telling people this is mine, I created it. And particularly because we've had so many creators of color, be put by the wayside because their white counterparts, have co-opted their creations, and they get more recognition for it. So this is a way for underserved, creators to be able to protect their work. So congratulations to Kiera Wilson and the Nene Twins. While I will never download TikTok if I can help it, good luck to y'all. Okay. All right. Before we move on to our next story, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you are looking for some guidance because it can be a little bit confusing, I want to help you, okay? Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book your free 15-minute consultation today. All right. Moving on to our next story. Our favorite family is showing up again. All right. Guys, last week, was it last week? Last week or the week before, we talked about Kim Kardashian filing yet another trademark application. The latest one was for Skin, SKKN. For beauty products, makeup, skincare, all this stuff, right? But Kim Kardashian has actually been hit with a cease and desist by a young businesswoman. Dang, how did I not write down her name? Anyway, there is a business called Beauty Concepts LLC. Okay, they provide salon, skincare, and beauty spa services. They've been in business since 2018, and they recently filed their application for Skin Plus, SKK, and Plus to represent their array of services in their industry. Right. So here's where it gets a little messy. Now, Beauty Concepts LLC has been in business since 2018. They filed their trademark application on March 28th of 2021. Kim Kardashian's attorneys filed for SKKN by Kim on March 30th, 2021, and for SKKN by itself on July 9th. Okay. So basically, the first skin that Kim Kardashian filed was filed 2 days after Beauty Concepts LLC. Now, whenever we talk about trademarks, we know that with trademarks, it's always the person who is first in time, right? So Beauty Concepts LLC, they filed their paperwork 2 days ahead of Kim Kardashian's people. Now, Kim Kardashian's attorneys, they did release a statement. They said, look, we found out about this. We were supposed to have a call with this girl. We don't know why she's in the news talking about this. We were supposed to settle this behind doors, but now she wants to be in the news, right? So this young lady, she's out here saying that, sending cease and desist. She's like, look, I already filed my paperwork. That's one of the beauties of filing your trademark application, even if it has not been accepted yet, even if it has not been approved yet. When you file your trademark application, you have given yourself the right to defend your name out in these streets while they are examining it, right? So if you file your trademark today, you can start, sending your cease and desist out tomorrow because your trademark is pending. That we always think on the positive. So this young lady, she filed her trademark 2 days ahead of Kim Kardashian's people. And when she found out they filed, she sent a cease and desist. Totally within her right. She's absolutely, entitled to do that. Now, the fact that she filed 2 days before Kim Kardashian did, that's a little coincidental. But I also want to know, if you've been in business since 2018, why are you only just now trademarking your service names, right? Anyway, but that's another story. Anyway, so I want to know from you guys, given that their filings are 2 days apart, the filings for SKKN are 2 days apart. Do you think that there's a possibility of Kim Kardashian's people being successful, or do you think the first in time doctrine is going to hold? What do you guys think? This Beauty Concepts LLC, they've been in business for 3 years. They've had their services. They filed their trademark application 2 days before Kim Kardashian's people, right? So, given that it's a 48-hour, lag time between the both, do you think that's enough time to secure Beauty Concepts trademark application? And what about the fact that they had a call scheduled with Kim Kardashian's attorneys? Why did they feel the need to, why did they feel like they needed to go out to the public? Or why do you think that they didn't want to wait for the talks with Kim Kardashian's people? Let me know what you think. For me, the first in time doctrine just makes everything easier, right? It's whoever can get to the trademark application of the trademark office first and file your paperwork. Usually, that's the person who wins. Nessie Tom said, "First come, first serve should hold, but money talks and BS walks." Very true. I'm sure Kim Kardashian's people were going to try and offer her, some type of settlement. Who knows how much they were going to offer, and it might have even been a generous offer, right? But these days, is money enough? People want their name, they want their recognition, or at least some do, right? But so Nessie Time. I'm going to put this to you because you have your lovely Rise of Dark Dawn, graphic design business. Let's just say for some reason, the Kardashians want to get into graphic design and they say, hey, we want to name our design company Rise of Dark Dawn. And they find out that, you've got your trademark, but, they want it and they want to come to you and talk about, how can we settle this? Is there a number? Is there a dollar amount, Nessie Time, that someone could offer you to give up your business name, this name that you have worked for? Is there a dollar amount? What's wrong, Tobe? Toby's like yipping in the corner. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Yeah. So Nessie Time, if Kim Kardashian's people came to you and said, look, we want to start our own graphic design company and we want to call it Rise of Dark Dawn. And Nessie Time's not the only one. Any of you guys who have a business idea out there or a business name, if you have a business name, you're doing pretty well for yourself. And then all of a sudden, a rich celebrity comes and says, look, I want to use this name. What is the dollar amount that would get you to give up your business name, your trademark? What could they offer you? Nancy Time said it would be 100 million plus. Okay. She said, I want to be able to retire off this money. All right. I don't know if they would give you 100 million, girl, but reach for the stars, you'll land on the moon. Anybody else? I've been good with a cool 10 million, Kim. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Well, we will have to see what happens between Kim Kardashian and Beauty Concepts LLC. My only thing is I'm wondering why they waited so long to file. And how is it that they filed 2 days before? It just seems so coincidental. Nessie Tom said, dream big, girl. Yes, dream big. Okay. All right. So good luck to them. Is anybody on Beauty Concepts LLC side? If you are on Beauty Concepts LLC side and you want them to keep skin SKKN plus, give me a B. If you think that Kim Kardashian should be able to get the skin name, give me a KK in the comments. And if you think that they're going to come to some type of settlement, give me a $ emoji. So if you think Beauty Concepts is going to win, give me a B. If you think Kim Kardashian's going to win, give me a KK. And if you think they're going to settle, give me a $ emoji. Nessie Time gave me a B. She said that she thinks Beauty Concepts is going to win. I think that they're going to come to some type of settlement. I think there's going to be some type of settlement. I feel like they're going to offer her a pretty substantial amount. Yeah, if they really want it. Okay. Anyway, but that's my opinion. We will wait and see. And of course, if we get any more information about that, I will update you. Okay. Moving on to our last story of the evening. If you are a baseball fan, please give me a baseball emoji. If you are into the great American pastime, baseball, give me a baseball emoji, please. All right. And as you do that, we've talked about this a couple of times. With the, all of a sudden America's becoming, quote unquote, race conscious. A lot of sports teams have decided to change their names. We had the former Washington Redskins change their name to the Washington football team, right? And other teams have followed suit, including the former Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Indians decided to change their name because it was racist. And they were having a really, really tough time, settling on a name. They had a bunch of ideas, but couldn't figure one out, right? And then they finally came to a decision. They were like, we are going to call ourselves the Guardians. They were going to call themselves the Cleveland Guardians. And they filed their paperwork on in the United States. That's important. They filed their paperwork in the United States on July 23rd. So not too long ago, maybe about a week ago, right? About a week ago. Hey, sorry. I love Bobby Shmurda. But yeah, so the Cleveland Indians filed to change their name to the Cleveland Guardians on July 23rd. Here's the problem. There is a roller derby team in Cleveland that is called the Cleveland Guardians. And they've had the name for a while, but they didn't file their trademark until July 27, okay? So they filed 4 days after the baseball team. Here's where it gets a little dicey. For some reason, the attorneys, or the attorneys for the baseball team, they filed an application for the Cleveland Guardians in Mauritius, which is a small island off the coast of Africa. They filed it some time ago. I don't know why they filed there, but because they filed in Mauritius, this small island nation off the coast of Africa, they can use that as their first in time application for the name Cleveland Guardians. I think it's crazy. Now, they both have filed to use this name under clothing, accessories, and more. Now, we just talked about first in time, all right? Now, the last case that we talked about, the Beauty Concepts brand, they filed their application 2 days before Kim Kardashian's people, right? And they had been in business for about 3 years. Now, in this case, this team, they've been in town for a while too, but they filed their application 4 days after the baseball team did, right? Even though they've had the name longer. So if we are going by the first in time theory, technically the Cleveland Indians would go first. 1, because they filed 4 days ahead of the Cleveland Guardians, and 2, because they filed in Mauritius, right? But Cleveland Guardians have also been around here longer than the Cleveland Indians. So I want to know from you guys, if we put the first in time doctrine aside, right? Who do you think should be able to keep the Cleveland Guardians name? Should it be the roller derby team that's been around for a while and filed 4 days after the baseball team? Or should it be, this Major League Baseball team that has had the opportunity to change their racist name for decades and just did it? And filed in Mauritius. Does anybody know anybody from Mauritius? But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that because the Cleveland Indians, they did, by first in time, they did apply first, are they entitled to the name Cleveland Guardians, or does this roller derby team have some right to this name? What do you guys think? Hey. What do you guys think? Nessie time. It seems like it's just you and me, girl, tonight. That's okay. You my boo. Sincere 39. You're usually like Mr. Commentator. What happened? All right. Nessie time, what do you think? For me, when I see these things, I always wonder, why did you wait so long? For the person who had the trademark the longest, why did you wait so long, right? If you've been in business for a while, I'm sure you've seen other examples. And we have had so many examples of this, of people who have had their businesses for years, decades even. And because they failed to protect their name, they had to give it up. They had to change it, right? Because you need to protect your name early as possible, because ideas are out here getting taken all the time. Nessie Time said, unfortunately, first come. The baseball team had to know it was a roller derby team already using that name. That's why they used that backdoor stunt. Ooh, okay. So Nessie Time thinks, yeah, because when I saw that, I was like, first, who lives in Mauritius, and why would you file there of all people? If I was going to file anywhere outside the United States, it would probably be Canada. But anyway, I didn't even think. Yeah, I was like, this seems very strange. But yeah, Nessie Time is saying, look, first in time, it rules. And, the roller derby team, unfortunately, they waited too long. Does anybody disagree with Nessie Time? I agree with you, girl. This is why I encourage you guys to protect your names, because you never know when someone is going to take it, early or late. Like I said, we've had stories where they've been in business for more than 10 years, and because somebody else scooped up the name and went to the USPTO and paid their fee, they had to change their name, change their marketing materials, all of that. Okay. So it is very, very, very important that you protect your intellectual property, my loves. Okay. All right. So those were the stories that I wanted to share with you today. We talked about Ben and Jerry's and their half-baked ice cream. We talked about the TikTok challengers. We talked about Kim Kardashian and her skin line. And we talked about the Cleveland Guardians. Okay. If you have any questions about the stories we covered, I'm going to give y'all like 52 seconds to get your questions in. While you do that, I'm going to start, our closeouts. If you have any questions on the stories, if you have any questions on business formation, meaning, contracts, intellectual property, filing your articles of incorporation, hiring, all that stuff, now's your time to put in your questions. Thank you all who participated tonight. Thank you, Nessie Time, for, being brave and putting your opinions out here. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. We will be back here tomorrow night with more stories at 8 p.m. So make sure you are here, or be a sphere. Yes. What else? Do I have any more announcements? No, I do not. Take care of yourselves. Make sure that you are booking your one-on-one sessions. Go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm to do that. Good night, my dear. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be safe. The Delta variant out here. It's out here doing its line dance with, her sisters and stuff. So be careful. Okay. I will. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Have a good night. Bye.